trenches. Looking at my life through different lenses. Like when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. The Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms.
Oh, say does.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days.
It is evident.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for... All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you and your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
Here's the starting group for Houston. We've got Fred VanVleet. Jabari Smith is out there with Steven Adams. And it's Durant, and it's Thompson in at the 2.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
For 3, Smith. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now, Watford. Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And Embiid throws it down.
What a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Their plan, such as it is to make Kevin Durant uncomfortable. Force him to take shots instead of giving him the ones he wants. Coach said it's obviously easier said than done, but if you let Durant get hot, forget about it. He can take over an entire game. To see if they can execute defensively. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that one's good. Durant.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
George passes to Watford. Back to George. Oubre outside. George with the ball. Last time out he had 13 points. Stolen by VanVleet. 3-on-3. Trying to get open is Thompson. Smith, no good. Philadelphia with the ball. And VanVleet, not the same scorer he once was, Richard, but he has improved his playmaking.
And that's the adjustment that VanVleet needed to make. The scoring doesn't always have to be there for him. But if he can set up, facilitate, and be a game manager, he'll find a large goal.
And Adams with the slam.
The pick and roll is such a reliable play with VanVleet.
76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The shot by Watford, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Thompson, good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 3 assists in the game. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. Shoots from the elbow. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Embiid's got his second basket of the game. Here's Durant. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Now the 76ers on the break. And George with this stuff.
A ferocious player in transition. George takes full advantage of the fast break when given the opportunity.
Now, here is Smith. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Tari Eason's checked in for Smith. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Pass to George. Launches it. The rebound by Steven Adams. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. For 3, VanVleet. Good on the 3-point shot.
This is VanVleet's calling card. He's actively looking to fire from deep.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside, George. The 76ers with another miss. Here's Houston now. They're on a 14-6 run. Kept alive. Outside for Durant. VanVleet wide open. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The 76ers trail by 6. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio. Along with the great value signings around the edges, Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big three, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Embiid.
76ers, number 5.
Here's Grimes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Six to shoot, and stolen by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers.
Timeout.
8-point game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. 56 seconds left in the first. Here's Grimes. Connects from three-point range.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
The 76ers trail by 7. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Grimes. And he drives in, and Capella sends it back. Shot by Grimes, no good. Houston's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Gonna be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
And so it's Houston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Edwards is out there with Embiid. Then there's Gordon. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Burks. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's McCain. Oh, good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Smith. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Here's Finney-Smith. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The 76ers trail by 8. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia. Brendan Watford comes in for Eric Gordon. Thompson is checked in for Houston. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the 76ers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, I think for Houston, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Oubre. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Timberwolves at Target Center. And that one drops for him. That's 10 points from Amen Thompson.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Oubre can't get it to go.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 10 now for Houston. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
And the Rockets making a change here. Durant's checked in. Rockets leading by 10. From downtown, that falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 6th assist on the night. Embiid against Smith. And here's Embiid. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers. Looking to end the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Rockets. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against Minnesota. Thompson misses. Defended by Durant. Pass to George. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Durant going to work inside.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Here's George. From outside the arc. Rebound by Smith.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for the 76ers. KD's shot is good.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
The 76ers trail by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Defended by Durant. Screen by Watford. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers with another miss.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they're trailing in this ball game.
And it's Durant missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Houston leading by 14. Here's Durant. Again, Durant missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Count that one from VanVleet.
So quick on his feet. VanVleet takes off at full speed.
The 76ers trail by 16. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's George. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The 76ers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
KD's shot is good.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That one's not going to go. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, what has allowed you all to build this lead in the first half?
Well, we've just been playing hard. Those guys are tough to guard.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for that game against the Thunder, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Houston Rockets.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Now here's VanVleet. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's foul. Adams is out there with Smith. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's KD in at the small forward position.
A true leader on the floor. VanVleet knows how to run an offense very efficiently.
And so VanVleet nails both of them. The 76ers trail by 18. And here's George for 3. No good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And that one's good. Durant.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
From deep, George. Rockets with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 11.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
At the top of the key, Oubre. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jabari Smith picks one up. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Oubre. Rockets leading by 18. Here's Thompson. Outside, KD. Over George. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. KD's got 19 points.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Driving inside. And then Durant with the jam.
Durant too quick off the drive. Easy dunk for KD.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. George with the bounce pass. Here's Embiid. That's short off the rim.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Pass to George. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Takes a 3. Rockets with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Van Vliet passes to Adams. KD on the wing. Lets it fly. The offensive rebound, Adams. George against KD. Oubre pulls it in.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To the middle. Embiid inside, covered by Van Vliet. And the basket is good. Embiid's got 6 points.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
KD with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Oubre can't get it to go. Houston's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And he comes up with the deuce.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Vliet navigates the contact.
Drives to the hoop. The shot by Watford, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Durant. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Durant. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. George passes to Watford. 1:07 left here in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Embiid with the screen on Thompson. Goes back up. He lays it in. He's got 8.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities.
Here's Durant. That's good on the jump shot.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without it.
Pass to Embiid. Here's George. Good work defensively by KD.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the shot goes in. That's 12 points from Amen Thompson.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, George. Here's Embiid. Misses the fadeaway jumper.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
And so it's the Houston Rockets out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Gordon. Embiid is out there with Edwards. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Burks can't get it to go. The 76ers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. McCain's shot is off. Houston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. A steal. Here we go, all alone. Grimes with the bucket.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Burks looking around. Holiday with the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Grimes. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
Driving to the basket.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Embiid is at the elbow. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's McCain. Drops in the tray. McCain's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Offensive rebound. Easton passes to Capella. That one goes. Count it.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Grimes. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Pass to Burks. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's McCain. The rebound by Holiday. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generations to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
Here's Embiid, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Houston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And he gets the bucket.
Assist from Eason.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And Embiid gets it to go.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Pass to Burks. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Watford bounce pass. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Reed Sheppard.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
It's stolen by Sheppard. Pass to Finney-Smith. Lets it go with the 3. The putback. Here's Sheppard. Lets it go from deep, and the 3 ball is good. Sheppard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Oubre. Now Embiid. Capella covering. RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
And that one is good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Fred VanVleet.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Shot by Eason, no good.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them. Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And that one drops.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Now, Finney-Smith lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Watford. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, That's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Fred VanVleet.